Hi, Pastor Jarrett here, and ready for day 13 in our Advent devotional as we go through these devotions and prepare our hearts, mind, and soul for the first Advent of Christ, the Christmas season as we approach it. It's a great day, great time to remember what Christ came to do. And our Advent devotion of Good News of Great Joy by John Piper. This Advent devotion is a great way to help us prepare ourselves for this time. And so let's look at it. And today's title is "A Final Reality is Here." And again, we're in Hebrews, and it's going to be Hebrews 8, 1 through 2, and verse 5. And it says this: Now the point in what we are saying is this: we have such a high priest, one who is seated at the right hand of the throne of the majesty in heaven, administering the holy place, in the true tent that the Lord set up, not man. They serve a copy of the shadow of the heavenly things. For when Moses was about to erect the tent, he was instructed by God, saying, See that you make everything according to the pattern that was shown you on the mountain. Hebrews 8, 1 through 2, and verse 5. What a great image, a reminder of, as we look into this, of the true priesthood and sacrifice. Now we're looking at the temple here, and let's see what he has to say. And John Piper says this: We've seen it before, but there's more. Christmas is a replacement of the shadows with the reality of things. Hebrews 8, 1 through 2 and verse 5 is a kind of summary statement. The point is that the one priest who goes between us and God and makes us right with God and prays for us to God is not an ordinary, weak, sinful, dying priest as in the Old Testament. He is the Son of God, strong, sinless, and with an indestructible life. Not only that, but he is not administering in an earthly tabernacle with all its limitations of place and size that gets worn out and moth eaten and soaked and burned and torn and stolen. No, Hebrews 8:2 says that Christ is ministering for us in a true tent that the Lord has set up, not man. That is not the shadow. It's a real thing in heaven. This is a reality that casts a shadow on Mount Sinai for Moses to copy. According to Hebrews 8:1, another great thing about the reality which is greater than the shadow is that our high priest is seated at the right hand of the majesty in heaven. No Old Testament priest could have ever done that. Jesus deals directly with God the Father. He has a place of honor besides God. He is loved and respected infinitely by God. He is constantly with God. This is not a shadow reality like the curtain and the bowls and the tables and the candles and the robes and tassels and sheep and goats and pigeons. This is a final ultimate reality. God and his Son interacting in love and holiness for our eternal salvation. Ultimate reality is the persons of the Godhead in relationship, dealing with each other, concerned how their majesty and holiness and love and justice and goodness and truth shall manifest itself in a redeemed people. What a great reminder as we prepare ourselves for Christmas that Jesus is our high priest. The true high priest, he is a forever priesthood, representing God. It is in that perfect relationship with God the Father, the true tabernacle which is in heaven. The true place of worship is in heaven. The true place for sacrifice is in heaven. And the true relationship where Jesus, as our high priest, as our representative, is side by side. And he is there interacting with God the Father. And he is mediating between us and God. And what a perfect, well, you couldn't ask for a better mediator than Jesus Christ himself. He is mediating for us. And so when we remember why Jesus came down, he came in to a prophet, he was a king, but he was also a high priest. He is our high priest. He came to be our priest, to represent us, and offer the ultimate sacrifice. And that is why he came. And he made the perfect sacrifice. The sacrifice, the new sacrifice could have been made. And he's forever our high priest, who always is there representing us and making us represent us to the Father. And so it is through Christ that we are saved. It is through Christ we have relationships with the Father. It's through Christ that we come adopted sons. And He is our high priest. And so as we think about this time, let's remember Jesus is a high priest, giving the offering sacrifices for us. God bless you. Have a great Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow.